This is actually another place. This is called idgham kabir. It's a heavy idgham because it's not coming from a simple idgham that's just going to come out naturally. When you say idrib bi'asaka, it's just going to come out idrib bi'asaka, whether you like it or not. It's just going to happen because it's very simple. But this you have to actually work for it. ما لك لا تأمن على يوسف. That's it. Other places also. No, it's not in Surah Yusuf. In Surah Al-Kahf, but does not have Ishmam. Ishmam only has to do with Dhamma alone. Ishmam only has to do with Dhamma. This here, Al-Ishmam, here let's write it. Ishmam.
What is the meaning of Ishmam?
What I did. Right now, I don't know more than I tell you the action that I did when I did that.
I just shape your mouth with the pressure.
Why? Yeah, you change your mouth with the movement, but not you cannot say ta'manuna. You watch out. But why? You cannot say it because your tongue is going to be fixated at the exit of the noon, which is the upper teeth meeting the gums, right? N. Now you say N and say that's it. So you're really not doing anything with the letter. Barely. There's a hint that you're putting on the ghunna itself. And that's it. The other place is ما مكني فيه ربي, Surah Al-Kahf. Right? And what was the origin of this? This came from Makkanani. Makkanani. One fatha, one kasra. In here, they both got merged again. One is moving, one is moving. Instead of saying ma makkanni, you are saying, instead of saying ma makkanani, you're saying ma makkanni. And you do ghunna. Ma makkanni rabbi. Ma makkanni. And that's it. Why don't you do any ishmam about it? Why can't I say makkanni? Why? Because what is the position for making a fatha? When I say fatha, when I'm saying fatha or my mouth is opening and the jaw drops back a little bit and lower. When I'm making a kasra or e, it drops further down. So they are the same movement anyway. Whereas when I'm doing that one over there, I'm going from a puckering to a drop in the jaw. And that's why you have to do the movement while you're doing the ghunna. And actually the scholars say, if a person is listening, he's not going to tell the difference. If you are listening behind, and I'm sure all of you heard this ayah many times over, but nobody knew that the imam is sitting there moving his face, right? But if the imam is qari, he will be doing this. But you're not going to notice it. But it needs to be done. Because this is how Rasulullah ﷺ did it. And that's all the reasons we need to know.
This is also Ishmam?
No. Ishmam only in Dhamm. Let me write this down. Ishmam only in Dhamm.
What is the Dhamma?
In that, la tamanna.
Where?
لا تأمننا.
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 This is where it's coming from.
Okay.
قواعديا you can understand this,
Okay.
right?
Oh.
Grammatically you can see this. تأمنوا is the فعل مضارع مرفوع. Na is us. Bad. Or actually,
Which surah was that? Ma Makkanni?
Surah Yusuf.
Which surah was that? Ma
Surah
Makkanni.
Yusuf.
So this is Kahf. This is what's his Rasul alayhi salam.
95.
Yeah.
Ayah 95.
Okay.
ما مكنني.
Qarnayn. Saying right.
Yes.
This is when he's building the set. Okay. Another word. There's only a few words that you have to learn about this. That one. So لا تأمنا ما مكني ما لك لا تأمنا أتحا
You mentioned Majrina. I don't know what you meant by that.
No, we'll take care of that. Don't worry about it. But that's something else. You'll see this sign specifically on Majriha.
Oh, we should
Okay. Atuha
Junani.
Juni. In origin, it is Atuha Junani. And again, one is open fatha, one is kasra, and they got merged into one. It is one with shadda. Atuhajjuni. Juni. You have to do shadda on top of it. You have to pause on top of it. Okay? Okay.
So basically, in this case, we don't see any difference. I mean, just normal shadda.
Normal shadda. As I said, the only place that you have to do this facial movement is do this around. This is it. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else in the Quran has to do with this. This is the only place that you have to do this.
What does it mean?
What is
La tamanna.
Ta'manuna? Why don't you entrust us? Speak coming from the plural. The sons of Jacob telling Yaqub alayhi salam, why don't you entrust us with Yusuf? Okay? Alright. I'm going to erase the top part. Because we got two more. And then, by the way, I'm sure you can agree with me that this is the type of material that you have to go over again and study at home, and try to go over it if you're married with your spouse or whatever. You will forget this, and it is all over the Quran, by the way. This is not something that's just going to come, yes, there it is. Once you know this, you're not going to have to worry about it again. This, you're not going to even know. It's just going to come across as a gunna. But for the sake of ilm of tajweed, you know where this gunna is coming from and why. But when you look at it, it is not. I only see one word here. Notice, when I say idrib bi'asaka, when I say idrib bi'asaka, it makes sense. I have one letter, I have two letters, thus I am assimilating them. I only have one letter in here. Where is it?
Here he is.
Right? What am I assimilating? But it is because it's pre-written for you, assimilated already. But you need to know the rule so that you can execute it. That it used to be this way, and now it is written that way. And thus you have to read it according to idgham. Okay. The next one, the third case, is when I have